Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. But yeah, Mahama media, Texas, you drew huh? Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fa check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Fa check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, fa check it. Fa check it, check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Well, we are back from the weekend break. Of course, Christmas or December is really getting hotter and better in Ghana. I don't know about your country, but what I know is that elsewhere, some people are feeling really cold. Some people are feeling really cold. Yesterday, I got some information from America and London like that. And it means that over there, they have a way of celebrating their Christmas. But here in Ghana, the weather is becoming hotter, more harmattan in the weather. And of course, the event season is also gearing up, looking very sharp all the time. Over the weekend, I was really busy performing at the GT Bank end of year party for its customers and staff members, and again supporting Rapper Medical at his Planning and Plotting album and the concert. It was beautiful at La Palm. As it stands now, we are still waiting for the next weekend, which is going to be another busy weekend. No two ways about that. But alongside, there are some stories happening in between that I would want us to spend some few minutes to address them. Then we run away. The season is hot, so everywhere is busy. The small time we get, we have to make good use of it and run to the next one like that. So Nana Reagan is seated a 3-man squad for tonight. Nana Reagan is the CEO of Plug Up, and of course he is the road manager for Rough Town Records, managers of Wendy Shea, and he is also part of the organizing team of the Guinness World Record attempt. And that is what's her name again? Efua Santoa. Adonum. Nana Reagan is also part of that squad. And of course, in Team Dodo Solomon, aka Chemo, he is our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited. And I keep telling you, if you have issues with your streaming, your monetization, especially everything online, Chemo's in Team Dodo Digital Solutions can also take care of you. Why don't you rush now to get in touch so we do some more? My name is Sammy Flex. I'm going to be the chairman of this particular sitting. Meanwhile, Digital Rasta is called Currency, who is handling our camera for us, and Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. You are welcome. Let's sit together. Let's jaw. Feel free to also share your opinion in the comment section. But Tap Send is holding us down as our sponsor here on this platform. Remember that at every point in time, you have to be supporting Tap Send by downloading it, using it to transfer money or wire money from abroad to Ghana. Tap Send, the best so far here in GH and beyond. Now let's come back to the issues, and let me ask Nana how the event season is going for him, and beyond him being a road manager for an artist, like generally, how does he see the event calendar here in Ghana, the ones that he's seen or the ones that he's heard of? How is it going so far for him?
Yeah, Rathan, thank you. Greetings to our viewers.
Good.
Rathan, it's been a tight one this December because at my camp I can say there are a couple of shows and it's back to back. Like, you know, the last time we met at Labadi Beach
La Palm, yeah.
The very next day we had to bless another show. So it's from there to like January, second week of January. So the shows are just powered up, and it's a lot of pressure for the team.
Okay.
My prayers is only with the artists, because if the artist has the
breakdown,
we will also get that.
Thank you for this prayer.
Of course. If the
it is also my prayer same way. It is also my prayer.
It will be difficult for us. So yes, there are a lot of events in Ghana. I mean, those coming from abroad would have a lot of things to our activities to involve themselves in and then have fun. So yes, I would say it's very tight. December is super packed. Yeah, super packed. Like, I think the publicity of the December in Ghana has really gone down well. We can only review the activities and the events after December.
Okay.
But so far so good. I mean, during December, I think there's been a lot of noise and people have really put in a lot of effort to make sure that everybody that is coming to Ghana will have a place to go if you want to chill, if you want to listen to music. Like, there are a whole lot of things going on, including the Guinness World Record attempts. So yes, it's been good.
Okay, Chemo, how about you? I know you have not been out and out like that, but from what you have been monitoring from behind the scenes, the event season, how is it looking in Ghana so far?
Well, I think it's going well. Just that business-wise, I feel that the musicians are not cashing out like that. Only few will be benefiting from what is going on.
Fact.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I go like, why are so many people trying to do their own thing that I know for sure that they will not make any money from?
Fact.
So that's what is happening. But a lot of activities are happening, and I think it's good for the industry, in the sense that people are gathering, people are doing their things, and some people will be cashing out. I have no doubt that somebody like Shatawale will
Someone is looking good. The December month is really looking cool.
But
I just gave him our financial updates when I came from the bank.
And I can see the reaction. I can imagine.
I said, hey, you are wicked.
I can imagine, yes. So some will benefit, some will not benefit financially, but their names will still be in the system.
Fact.
And that, apart from that, I think so far so good. Those who are cashing out, they should cash out big. And those who will just benefit in other ways, like their names are out there, they should hope for the best. But I think so far so good when you consider what is happening in the system.
Well, because we are talking about events, let's seize this opportunity to talk about Sarkodie's announcement of expanding his Rapaholic exhibition. He put out a post, and when it is ready, I'm sure we're going to read it. It says, from feedback on the Rapaholic exhibition, we are extending it till the 2nd of January 2024, starting tomorrow, 18th December. It's been an amazing experience. Big shouts to Earplug, and the mix will be a little different from tomorrow. Please call to book and have your time slot. And that is what Kinsak is telling the people. Rich, I don't know if you can show the full, because there is a show more and I wish to read the full thing. But Nana, did you ever thought that Sarkodie would extend his Rapaholic thing?
Not at all. I mean, it came as a surprise to me, and in other ways too, I am very, very happy about it because it's going to give other vendors an opportunity, and also even his colleagues, like people who have not gotten the time to visit the place. Yeah, they will also maybe this time I have the opportunity to go and see what is happening there, and also support Sarkodie and his team. So it's a good thing. I mean, if the feedback is good and the demand is high like that, and people really wants to see more, and you have the capabilities to give it to them, why not? You should go ahead and give it to them. Yeah, so I mean, kudos and congratulations to Sak and his team.
Okay, Chabu, let me also get your opinion on this.
Oh, I think it's a good news, and yes, me too. I'm a bit surprised that he's extending it. I wasn't expecting it, but looking at the response, why not? If people are saying positive things about it, and some people have not been there, but maybe they wish to be there based on what is happening on social media, the way people are talking about it. They also want to go there. So I think it's a good decision.
Okay.
That he's extending it. And I don't know if this time around the people will have to pay to see what is happening.
The way that's what I wanted to read. He said this time around it is different.
Yeah.
He said call and book.
Yeah.
Because initially it was free, just enter.
Yeah.
But he says this time around it is different.
Yeah. They are going to pay. Some people, anybody who will go there will pay. How much are they paying, and how is the arrangement like? How is it going to be? I think that's where we are now. But I think the idea is good that they are doing that.
Okay.
So
okay. I'm sure it says different from tomorrow. Please call to book to have your time slot to visit. Thank you, and see you on 25th. Okay, well, that is what he's saying. This time around, you would have to book before you can go there. And we don't know whether it is going to be a free booking or a paid for booking. I'm sure that is what Sarkodie did not add. But we will try. Personally, I want to go there before it ends.
So the booking is for the general public?
Yes.
And now it's for everybody. Now, whoever you are, if you want to go there, you have to call and book. And now what you say from that? Okay.
When you book, then you book.
Somebody leave your friends and my mom.
So you have to. Yeah, so I think it's a good idea. For me, even the richest musicians all over the world that you can think of, most of their revenues also come from other things apart from doing music.
True.
The endorsement deals, sales of merchandising and other stuff. And when you know, when there's that opportunity, or when you see it and you want to take advantage of it as an entertainer or as a musician specifically, it's a good thing.
Okay.
So me, I will support this 100%. In fact, if I were him or I'm part of his team, I would be advising him for us to see the viability of making a movie out of his journey.
Okay.
I mean, a featured movie that we will have a director do it and then promote and even sell it. I think for out there, like they do it and it goes well. I mean, most of them. I think Eminem, apart from his personal biography, he has a movie revolving around his life.
Brand, okay.
And not only him, there are others. DMX also did it. I mean, the one that they said they will even feature Shatawale from DMX, his life. 50 Cent, he has done even more than that. He is now.
You know, it was over the weekend that I also saw. Jay-Z has also done similar to what Sarkodie has done. Yeah, Jay-Z has also done something similar to us. I just saw it over the weekend.
Okay. So it's a way for you to expand how you make your money in the ecosystem or the music business. So this is a good thing, and I wish they will even do more apart from what is happening now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to another disturbing story that started rearing its ugly head over the weekend. It's about the Play Ghana music agenda that was spearheaded by some known faces here in our showbiz industry, including the daughter of our president, Nana Dodankwa Akufo-Addo. That is Jan Kroma Akufo-Addo. The Deputy Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Makokre Kumante, was also there. And we saw Black Sherif, we saw Small God, Samini, and other people same way. Interestingly, after the agenda, after the press conference that was to address the issue, we've seen one artist is being mentioned mostly. And here I'm talking about Black Sherif. He's being mentioned mostly because according to those who are following, they are not too happy that Black Sherif will take such a position, knowing how he has gathered support from all over the world. But now, if he's fighting people because they are playing foreign songs, then it is not a good agenda for him. When you go online, we have seen various tweets, reports from people, including my own Joey Akan, people who are suggesting that Black Sherif should be cancelled in Nigeria. In fact, some people have even said, oh, we've cancelled him. Someone wrote that I've deleted all Black Sherif songs on my phone. Like so many people threatening some attacks on Black Sherif because he joined this. And I want to get the views of my people on this. Because of that, he was even forced to respond to some of these people, and this is one of their responses online, especially on a straight up page, where he says, I don't know where in my speech that says ban foreign music. How crazy can you spin a message that says love your culture and try play local music to your visitors if you want to see your country creatives break boundaries? How do I want foreign music banned in my country where I work with foreign producers and artists? But agenda set a lie. Good luck to everybody. And this is Black Sherif responding to his critics, and especially some of our friends and our followers from Nigeria who are pushing for what they call a cancel against Black Sherif. And I want Chabo to get this. Yes, of course, we have all seen it. Now we've seen the discussion. Some artists are for it. Some are also saying, okay, you started this and people have said it, blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. Now, what I want us to consider is the angle of Black Sherif and maybe any other thing that we would want to say has happened after the press conference handling this particular issue. Play Ghana music. Chabo, you were not here when we discussed it the last time, right? Yeah. So you can take it from scratch. The general overview of the issue.
My first advice to Black Sherif is not to comment after the incident. But if anything will come out like the way he's doing here, it should be an official press release. Okay. And then he keeps quiet about it. Because what he wrote here, for me, he's exposing himself about the fact that he didn't know what
he was going to do.
Yes, those who really want to push that agenda, they didn't brief him well. Based on what he's saying, if indeed that's not the agenda, then he shouldn't be part of them. Okay. Because he's not saying something different from the impression that they created.
Yes.
So if you
but remember what he said when he mounted the podium. He said it is not as if we are blaming anybody. That's what he said. He said it's not as if we are because most of the people said they are blaming DJs and presenters, and he said it's not as if we are blaming anybody. It is not time for blame games. We just have to do what is right or something like that.
Yes, but on the same platform, Kumante said we have to talk to the DJs. So you are blaming them. That's why I'm saying that.
But what Black Sherif is also trying to say that I did not say that.
Yes, and you shouldn't be part of them. You shouldn't be up there.
Oh, Chamo, are you sure?
Yes.
Can't you be part of a group whose ideology you support to an extent and not all?
Yes, for them, you don't show face as if you are the poster boy for them, or you are ambassador for what they stand for. When you partially agree with them, you don't go out like that. You sit back and motivate them or encourage them in whatever that they are doing, and even sometimes advise them how they should go based on the angle that you don't support. Okay, that's how it should be, so that it will be fair and it will be more acceptable to more people like you, Black Sherif. Yes, if you don't accept, you don't support them fully. Then you should be advising them how they should go about it. So people like you, people who are in the same position like you
can also come forward.
Accept it, yes. Instead of you going out there showing face as if you are in full support of what they are doing. That's why I'm saying that he didn't get a good advice. They didn't really
brief him to understand
what exactly they are going to do. And yes, you can say something like, oh, it's not like that, we just wanted them to accept our local music or culture and whatever. That thing is for everybody. So why do you need an emergency press to talk about it? Why now? We know where it is coming from. So you can say it in any way or any shape, but we know the agenda that you want to push. Based on even the way that they were saying it, we want to encourage you to do local instead of foreign music.
Yeah.
But the predominant or the dominant foreign music we know is Nigerian music.
Yeah.
So saying that foreign music, people would automatically talk about Nigerian music.
Okay.
And in that case, you are giving that room for people to spin, like he said. You are not saying it all, but you are giving room for people to say it in any way or any shape or form that they
want it. Yeah.
Yes.
That they didn't fit.
Yeah. Yes, that's why you will see some of the headline and Charlie, it was so wild. Like I think I saw kicking a foreign music, aka or the person is aka Nigerian music out of Ghana. You also retaliate. Like you have given yourself for that. And there's no need for that. If you want to encourage people to consume local music, there are so many ways to do it rather than just bringing people who will not be affected in any way by that decision to talk about it. There's no need for that. Doing a whole press conference about it, mentioning some groups. I heard Okrigumanti, I watched it, so it's not like anybody. Someone is telling me what happened.
Okay.
No. He said that we have to talk to the DJs. So if you want to talk to the DJs, what are you going to talk to them about? To tell them to play Ghana.
More Ghana songs, yeah.
Yes, that is it. And in fact, the dynamics has changed. We have so much to consider. That's why at this point, in the way music is, you don't have to go this direction. Even if you say that, yes, we should consume more local music, where should we consume it?
Here in Ghana still.
Here in Ghana.
Yeah.
Where? Like on our radios or at the
but anywhere music is consumed. Consume 100% local content.
Good. So what is the economic incentive for those who are going to act? What is it? You didn't say anything about that. So what do you take them for? Because the person who is advising has, in fact, there's zero consequences to their actions.
Okay.
Jankruma, whether you play Ghana music or not, she will get paid. She will get her money.
In fact, she will eat.
She will eat and even eat better than those who will even play the Ghana music. So how can she just wake up one day and think that it's better I encourage people to play Ghana music without considering the economic implication of it? So if somebody like her will come out and talk about something like this, the first thing to even convince people will be the economic factor of it. Give us the case, give us the statistics that when you play more Ghana music or local content, you will make more money or you will have a better life. That's how the conversation should be. It shouldn't be about just you coming to tell us that I'm encouraging you to play more Ghana music. I mean, it wasn't cool for me.
Okay.
And it was a setup to destroy some people who will feel it, like black
setup.
Yes.
A setup by which people?
By those who recommended that they should come out and say something like this.
Okay.
A lot of them, those who are really championing it, that we have seen their face. Their impact now in music business is not like before.
But did they really envisage that some of these things will be happening?
Some of them didn't. That's the danger of it. And for them, they won't even think about it because it has no effect on them. That's the danger of it. If somebody like Black Sherif was the one leading it, then he will be thinking about, if I go out and say this, my other other countries that have impact there,
how would they also respond to it?
Then okay, what will be the best way to present this? Then you will think about a whole lot before you will come out, so that people will accept it regardless of where they are. They will even say, yeah, I think this is a good idea, we should all support it or something like that. So a lot should go into this before you come out. Especially the economic incentive of it. If you tell DJs to play only local songs, and then at that event, people are because I have seen it before, people will insult the DJ for not playing their music. Like DJ Ben, I want some bon kwase, DJ Ben, Jimmy, and they will say a whole lot. So if you are such a DJ, will you still say that, oh, let me just play Ghana music because that's what will push the agenda of Nkrumah, Small God, and others who think that we should encourage more local music? No. And the same way, if you are playing local music and people are responding to it, can anybody at all come out to influence you to do otherwise? No. You won't mind them. You only play music that will bring you economic easiness. Like, if you play the music, people are happy about it. Tomorrow they will call you. You will be the one getting the gates. You will be the. So if you play foreign music like Nigerian music and people are jamming to it, you say no. You are going to change it so that your people will be happy. Who will be happy? It's very few people. Yeah. And in fact, some of these things, you don't need anybody to tell you that the dynamics are so much that you can't just come out like that. That's where that's why Sherif. Yes, somebody like Black Sherif will suffer for this without him even noticing. I don't think Black Sherif sitting there or wherever that he was at that time will get up and say, let's go and encourage people to play.
No, obviously someone's influence also there inside.
Yes. And somebody like him is not even suffering from it, because if we play foreign music, by all means, Black Sherif music will be there, because he has distinguished himself enough to compete. He's all over the world. He's playing the gigs. He's wherever you go, they are playing your songs. So Black Sherif, under normal circumstances, will not have issues with it. But let's say yes, he wants to help others. Then you will think about a positive and a more good way to do it, so that you want to help others will also not suffer for it. Yeah. That's how it is done. But the people who have, in fact, zero consequences for their actions will not think about these things. Nkrumah will not think about this. She will just come out and say it. And for her, the incentive is that she's pushing the agenda of Ghana. That's her incentive. And now people will see her as the one who was pushing the agenda of Ghana, so she should also give a better position, maybe a ministerial position, so that she can do more for Ghana. That's her incentive. But what is the incentive for somebody like Black Sherif, somebody like Regura Stone, somebody like Sammy? It's different. Yeah. So we should sit down, deliberate on it, see the consequences of the action, come out in a way that everybody will be okay, or at least majority will be okay. Because for some people, no matter how you go about it, they will still not be happy. Because it's not in their lane. Even on that same platform, there was one old musician. He came out to say that we need to get identity for Ghana music, and he was talking about high life music. In fact, one of them told him that your time has passed. On the same platform. Yes. About opening this thing, you have been saying it. Let's move on. The same platform. On also the agenda, but also on the more push out because it's not in line with what you guys have. That's why, in fact, that's why you should sit, deliberate on it, and it should take a longer time than just one day. Now somebody will come out and say, let's go and do this, and then you are following it. It should take more than even a year for you to come out with something like this, so that you can be so deliberate and say it in a way, or in fact come out with all the difficulties that you may face and how you are going to tackle it. and Black Sherif is heavily suffering from it. I don't think it will affect him whether they will play his music or not, because when you have a good music, even people who are not so happy about you, those
still
who
listen to you.
will still listen to it. So he will not suffer so much in that sense. But the mouth mouth lashing, like
The backlash.
Yeah,
especially on social media.
Yes, you will still feel it. In fact,
Yeah.
I am sure.
I know he's feeling it.
Yes, that's why he's coming
Responding that way.
and all that. He's suffering
The backlash.
something that he had no idea that it will go this way. So I think we should add, especially the musicians or those who will be affected directly. They should be careful how they deal with politicians.
Okay.
If you follow them, they will use you.
Mm-hmm.
So they should be careful, because it's not a straightforward thing like that for you to come out and even at this time for you to say it. Why? It's like it should be something that, in fact, it should be part of December in Ghana campaign or something like. Put it in a way for people to. It should be so natural. The way they did it. It was obvious that they want to kick Nigerian music out of Ghana. For me, if anybody is having that conclusion, I will not argue based on the way they did it. That's how me too I feel, and it won't work anyway, because majority of the Nigerian music that we hear, it came through internet before it even got down to the event and on our television or whatever. In fact, I hardly see Nigerian music on our television.
Yeah.
But it's all over the place. It's through the internet. It's through the TikToks and all that. Or they want to also block TikTok as well. This wasn't a good move, and I think the damage has already been caused. But I don't think it will have that huge impact
on Black Sherif. Okay.
We shouldn't be encouraging them to come out again and do something similar. It will not help anybody.
Well, Nana. Continue from there. Are you also scared for Black Sherif the way it is going?
Not at all.
Okay.
I mean, in today's world, when it comes to music, I strongly believe nobody can cancel a good music. You can't do it. You can just say it, but you can't do anything about it. So I don't see Black Sherif suffering for anything, or people in Nigeria trying to say they are going to cancel him and all of that. It will not work. The thing is, this is a good agenda, but my only worry was doing a public declaration.
As in the fact that they came out to
like
say,
in the presentation, how they organized,
including a press conference and all those things.
That was my worry, because if you do, the moment you officials like that, you take such a position, clearly your neighboring countries will feel like, okay, now these people wants to be at war with us, or they want to cancel us, do their thing. So that argument is, I can't fault anybody that wants to make that argument, but the truth of the matter is that anybody that thinks that this thing is not happening in their country, especially countries that are doing war in certain areas, music, politics, whatever, agriculture, this is the basic things that they do. These are the basic things. Technology. Chamo is here. You can tell you about China and America. If you don't do it, it won't work. You will always be in people's shadows.
Fact.
So it is better that our institutions or organizations will sit down, put pen on paper, put in structures that will limit the DJs and the incentives or benefits that Chemo was. Consider those things and say that, okay, if you're a Ghanaian DJ, now we want to do this so that you get this and that as benefits in projecting Ghana music. So it should be part of our regulations, like something like that, so that it wouldn't be like a DJ, you don't know about a DJ's surviving ways. He understands how he is surviving when he is playing music.
Fact.
Nobody is paying him. He is the only person that knows that, okay, if I pass here, this is how I do my things and I get money for it. So if you are an institution or a minister or anybody trying to come up with some of these agendas and you want to do some of these things, it should be on paper. and among your stakeholders, that people are holding forums that it doesn't come into, they take certain decisions and that doesn't come into public like this. And people are doing so even in Nigeria. The Nigerians that are angry, it is happening there.
True.
Yes, some of there's a viral video. I've forgotten the guy's name. He's one of the key players of the Nigerian music industry. He was confessing in front of camera, telling people how he was able to organize DJs in Nigeria to make them understand that they have to play Nigerian music. How he put together, how when he met Wizkid.
Kenny something.
I've forgotten his name.
Okay, Kenny's music.
The Kenny's music.
Big Boss.
Yes,
Okay.
when he met Wizkid, how he did things to make sure that, like, what they are enjoying now, what the world is seeing about Nigerian music now came to fruition. So everybody is taking a certain step. Me, I wouldn't have fought people if the thing was being done already, like
an agenda behind closed doors.
It's happening, and we are being
call the rightful people, and
you understand. And then later you want to say that, okay, this is how we were able to achieve some of these things. Because the truth is, brother, I don't see anything wrong with telling Ghanaians to enjoy their musical. There's nothing wrong. Can you go to America? They will not come and tell you enjoy American movies, but you will enjoy it because BB structures in that even the producer that is producing the movie understands that, okay, in my movie, in my story writing, in my script, America, the name America have to achieve this
a certain level. Yeah,
but they get incentive for that.
That is what I'm saying. So put pen on paper and make sure, consider everybody, every single person. If you don't do that, you can't regulate some of these conversations properly. You just say it in public and then it will be like, okay, say DJ now Ghana and Manaya Sultan Ghana.
And what else?
You get it. And you also now Tianeka. So the truth is, the whole world, I've always been saying that if you like, check Bollywood, check America, check UK, check Nigeria, South Africa, everywhere, any industry that is doing well is doing some of these agendas. Check Jamaica, every industry, beer, I'll say, or succeed beer, you can, make reference to when you want to compare industries or do anything. They are doing some of these agenda. So it is something that is the reality. Everybody has to accept it. Just that Ghana, Yabeka on microphone, camera, but on paper there's nothing.
There's nothing. Yes, so those places, now, rather they do it on paper. Then it will reflect.
Yes.
But here we are saying it with our mouth
in front of camera,
just to be in.
The structures are not there. The structures are not there.
Just to be in the news because
nothing is happening. So it is better.
They now say, they are not leaving it here. After they are now going to follow it up with policies.
No, you have to start the policies first and make some of these declarations. So the minister and his people, we are begging them. They should organize these DJs, listen to their challenges, and then you will know their realities, and then it will inform you, okay, if you want to consider your incentives and other things, okay, this is the best way we can do ABCD for you, so that you can also benefit as DJs. Because Charlie, the DJ's life is on playing the music and getting something to go and feed his family. So you cannot tell him that if a Nigerian is bringing money and he knows that, Charlie, I can take this money and go and feed my family, you want him to ignore and play Ghana. It will not work. It will not work. But you see, another angle is that if the DJs are to abide by some of these agenda and they will team up with musicians or whatever people and then do some of these things, it will even increase their rate. It will increase what they are getting now. I'm telling you. So what it means is that if you are playing Ghanaian music and the foreigner wants to get into our territory or wants to come and market his music, when he is coming, he will come with big budgets.
But that is what is happening out there. When our people go to Nigeria, boss, it is not true.
That is where I'm coming, because when we go, we pay huge sums of money there.
Dollars.
Do whatever thing we want to do. If they want to shoot music videos for you, they are quoting big amount of money in dollars. And the only reason why they have the powers to do that is because their stakeholders agreed to do their thing, and then you want to come and enjoy their thing, so they will put a price on it for you. So if our DJs would think, will go beyond themselves, like their individual selves, and wants to look at a bigger picture. I'm telling them, if they are able to achieve some of these things, it will increase their rate. They will be getting a bigger gig and bigger promotional gigs from foreigners that would want to promote their music through them. So they shouldn't see this thing as a war between them and then the musicians or the ministry or anybody. We should just find the proper ways, like put on paper proper procedures to achieve some of these things, and everybody will be okay. The DJ will not cry. I've seen some of the DJs on social media crying, ranting. And it is because it is not as if they are not patriotic or they don't love Ghanaian music. It is because of what they will eat.
Yeah.
It is because of what they will eat. Somebody is playing at a Nigerian man's club. He is a Ghanaian DJ. They are paying him. If his boss tells him that play Nigerian music throughout the night, who is he?
That is what you do.
That is what. But if you have regulations that even limits the club itself, that's Nigerian club CEO. You have a regulation that limits him that in your club play 80-70% Ghanaian music. He will not restrict his employee to say play Nigerian music throughout. So it's about that. Everybody is doing some of this. When you go to China, they don't know Facebook. They do TikTok. And some of these things, it is deliberate too. And yes, it is deliberate approach that we want to cut this. We want to cut iPhones. We will use Huawei. They're deliberate.
Yeah.
We want our people, everybody to value Huawei phones over iPhones. It is a deliberate approach. If you don't get some of these things on paper properly, now kind of consume Ghanaian music and do Ghanaian music. What I say? If you don't play Nigerian music, or pay Bena boy, I say money at the
lonely at the top of
So I mean, I'm not against the agenda, but it should be done properly. Other than that, we will be just putting people up for public lashing. The DJs especially, we will just put them in, and like Shemo was saying, some of the artists that are fronting some of these things, people will just be lashing them left, right, center
for nothing.
So let's find a proper procedure, ways and means to make some of these things happen. It's a good thing.
Now we are wrapping up. I've seen an encounter or a banter between your girl, that is the Guinness record seeker, and Rexoma, about the songs that he will be performing, and the fact that she didn't like that Rexoma put it out after Rexoma had made a public request to get songs registered with them. And it looks like social media is buzzing with this kind of thing. Your lady's comment has caused the thing. It says, "Congratulations, Afia Santua Oadunum and team, for doing the right thing by submitting the list of the songs you intend to use for your Guinness World Record Singathon project as requested by Ghamro. On behalf of Ghamro and myself, I wish you success for this bold initiative." And as it stands now, a fierce response that says, "This is supposed to be a confidential document for your outfit, so why make it public? Said this is not acceptable. Fierce and Tuadu, ignore them. From now on, they are not professional." And this has actually started so much talk around town, and I want to know what you guys are doing about this. Let's do this to run away from here.
Okay, I can say the issue has been resolved between our team and Rexoma and Ghamro as well.
Good.
So it was just, I think, communication error. Because when I called Rexoma, for instance, he was telling me that if we I don't agree with his
response.
His defense. He was saying that if it was a confidential document, we should have stated it on in our letter that this is a confidential statement document. But you could have also asked that, can you share the list or not? He did not ask. So that is why I'm saying it is just communication error. Maybe we did not communicate to him that he shouldn't post it or he should post it. He also did not ask. And then as Ghamro chairman, he just maybe to satisfy that public I don't know if I should say after being backlash after the GTV thing, maybe he just wants to the public to know that okay, yes, we have done the right thing and we are, you know, collaborating with them to get things done. So I don't see it's a huge deal. I understand Ifya. I understand why he quickly went there to, you know,
respond to that
to the comments. I wish she didn't do it, but it has already happened. We can only correct the errors that is going on. So I will entreat Ghanaians to at this point halt some of these negative energies, because the girl doesn't, especially this week, she doesn't need some of these things. She needs that peace of mind to, you know, prepare herself psychologically and emotionally
for the next business
to do the thing. We are starting this Sunday, so some of this conversation, I really wish it didn't happen at all, but it has happened and we have resolved it, so we should just leave it like that.
Okay, Chamo, what do you also have to say about it?
Yeah, it's unfortunate because at this time she needs to concentrate on the task ahead instead of commenting and talking about other issues. And when something like this come out, people may even chase her for a comment and all that. Before you know, there's one journalist chasing her to comment or say something about what has happened, and it's not good for her at this time. So it wasn't cool for me. And Rexoma and the Ghamro people, I think they are not doing something right. There's no need for you to come out to do some of these things. And even his reasons for
putting it
them
out,
asking and telling people to and telling the team
requesting that they submit the songs.
There's no, it has nothing to do with what the lady wants to do. Copyright issues are copyright issues, and what the lady is about to do will go public.
Okay.
So you can't hide anything, and you want to chase her for what? You can equate what she's about to do to any live band or any band performing live in any event at any event. It's similar.
Yeah.
So what is it like? What are you trying to do? She has to bring the thing.
Even that, so, like we were in the process of doing all of it.
In fact, submitting it to the Ghamro, what can Ghamro do about it? What is the
okay? Let me give this information. This morning, after talking to Rexoma, they was telling us that we need to add copyright clearance letter to the list, so that Ghamro will go through and know that okay, out of the 100 and let's say 50 songs, we have 100 songs that belongs to our members. The other 50 don't belong to Ghamro. So the 100, Ghamro will just seek clearance on those 100, so that belongs to their members for us, so that the girl can perform them. But the other 50, they can't do anything about it because
even the whole songs
with or without the clearance from Ghamro, the girl can perform the song.
Yeah,
of course.
The girl can do it without Ghamro's clearance or whatever that he wants to say. The only thing is that now that you have submitted to him, they can seek court injunction on some of them because they know what you are about to play. Now they know. They can go to court and say, this lady is about to play my song.
And I don't subscribe to, yeah.
But if you do it that day without them knowing, they can't do anything. It will be after. After she has done it, that's why you can go to court and say, I don't want this girl to play my song anymore. But she has done it. It's after the fact. So in fact, for me, this was even a wrong move for the team to submit it to him. Because now they have the leverage. They can use the list that you have given it to them, like he's saying, then say that you don't have clearance, so we will not allow you to play it because now he knows. So it's a wrong move that you guys have done, and I think he's not helping matters. In fact, it will be better for Ghamro and then the president Rexoma to keep quiet about this, because this is about somebody attempting to break Guinness World Record. It's not about attempting to clear a copyright issue or taking hold of anything. Or she's not claiming that the song belongs to her. She's not claiming anything. Like, it's just a performance. It's like having a party at your house and playing songs. You can compare this to that thing. So for me, I think yes, he has no bad intentions, but he should be quiet. Ghamro, I think if they are quiet, nothing bad will come at the girl side. In terms of copyright issues and all that, it's clear what the girl is about to do will go public.
Yeah.
So you can't hide anything. If after that there's any claim that you want to make, it will be after her performance. So you can't just jump ahead of the whole thing and then demand or declare now ordering you to go and seek clearance and all that. There's no need, especially if he didn't know the kind of song that you're about to play. How is he going to prevent you from doing that?
In fact.
He has nothing, but now he has the list. That's why he's now even ordering you to do.
Well, that one put it, definitely he will have an idea, because we announced that the girl is supposed to sing only
Ghana songs.
Yes,
Yeah.
but he doesn't know the particular Ghana song.
Of course.
So even if he takes you to court, the court will ask him which particular song that you don't want her to play. They won't have anything to say. It will be just after the performance, because during the performance it's a public thing, so they will notice or they will the kind of song that you have done, and after the act you can't do anything to her. The only thing is that you can order her not to do it again. That's how it is done.
Well, Nana tells us it is not a big deal. So we go live when? Saturday, right?
Yeah, no, it will be Sunday.
Okay.
Done, yeah. She is starting exactly 12 a.m.
Sunday, the midnight.
Yes.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, we are sure going to be there. We'll be there at least Sunday. We see how best we can go for that. You guys are studying at the airport, eh?
Yeah, Akwaba Village, yes.
Oh, well, I'm still going to check the Akwaba Village and how the setup will be. So you keep following. We'll be bringing you all the updates, the reviews, and more here on Sammy Flex TV. The busy in this month is overwhelming, and you guys have to be following to get all the updates here on the channel. Thanks to Intim Dodo Solomon Chemo, Nana Reagan for coming through, to Digital Rasta Currency for doing the camera, Richie Flex, and to you as well. God bless you for watching. Subscribe to us if you've not done that, but your commentaries are also welcome. Feel free, drop them, and let's do it together. My name is Sammy Flex. We are out of here. See you when we see you. Ta-ta.